Hi, I'm Gloria and welcome to my first monthly project video where I choose a problem I can barely do the first move on and try to finish it in 1 month. Thankfully, I finished this one in January and it took me a total of 5 sessions, so probably around 50 attempts. So the first move required a dynamic movement to the crimpy hold. And this was my very first attempt. Someone was giving me beta to put my right foot on the right side of the volume, which felt extremely uncomfortable to me. I gave it a try because I didn't want to be rude and then decided to try what felt a little more natural to me. In order to land this move, I needed a lot of momentum. So I pulled in with my right foot, pushed off with my left foot, and pulled with both of my arms to reach the crimp. The next sequence came pretty intuitively. I switched feet, then used the wall to the right to balance my body. After grabbing the long pinch, I shifted my body weight to the left and then flagged. Then used a little momentum to grab the bigger, pinchier looking hold. I saw a nice little crimp, so with the adrenaline that I had, I tried to get myself in a position where I could grab it with my left hand. It took way more energy than what I had visualized, so by the time I got there, my arms were ready to let go. In my head, it didn't make sense how to reach the next move when my entire body was just pulling in the opposite direction. I felt like it was incredibly far away, so I didn't even attempt to reach my hand out. My main focus for this session was honestly just to grab that next pinch. My friend Ryan gave me advice to have my left foot a little bit farther out and have my right heel even higher up above the bolt. So I gave it another try and I got even closer. By this time, I tried the beginning sequence of moves at least 20 times, so it was becoming more familiar to me, albeit how hard it was when I first tried it. I put my heel a little bit higher this time and made sure I was in a position to really drive off of it. Once I held on, I had no idea what to do after. My body was in a freaking awkward position and the pinch was pretty slippery to hold on to. I tried putting my toe in there but couldn't keep the tension while my hands were slipping off. So I gave it another go and I couldn't reach the hold and I just called it for the day. This was my third day projecting this problem and I got to this part without any trouble, thankfully. After I threw a toe hook and matched the pinch, I still felt like I was in a really awkward position and ended up falling off again. By the end of day 3, I started to get this move pretty consistently and even barely touched the next hold, which instilled in me some hope to keep trying. Feeling a little rusty, I fumbled around on this move and eventually found my way to the pinch. I attempted to turn my right hip into the wall to extend my reach, and it brought me a little closer. The lower part of the pinch had a nicer grip, so I tried to lower my left hand as close as I could to my right hand. I thought the next move would be easy, but I was completely wrong and I had to use my core to bring me closer to the left foot hold. This time I knew what to expect. I got my foot on as soon as I could and grabbed the top of the pinch to help pull my body upwards and then fell off. I just barely got it on my second attempt. I readjusted my fingers, fulcrum dip, brought up my right foot, and this allowed for the best resting position. I thought this part would be easier for me as well, but I didn't really think about how overhung the wall was. I basically just did 2 assisted pull-ups on the wall and have no confidence to fully reach out. This is probably one of the highest walls in the gym, so I was a little terrified. Finally, day 5, and probably a week later, I felt well rested and had all the moves down. I didn't remember each precise movement, but at least my body was moving intuitively and I didn't have to think as much until the end. For the last move, it makes it a lot harder if you don't grab it as an undercling, so I kinda screwed myself over here. After many attempts, this is thankfully the last. This move ended up being a lot harder than I thought, but I pulled myself up. I grabbed the finish hold with 2 hands. At this moment, I felt a huge sense of relief and accomplishment, and just another reminder that we're capable of doing so much more than we think we can.
Nice. Good job.
I did it!
I witnessed it!
Woo! Thanks for watching this video, and subscribe if you'd like to watch me struggle some more. Bye!